Hiya guys, it's Waz with part 12 of the Warlord Titan Orc buildy thingy majiggy figgy majiggy. So what have I done then? Well, I've constructed the arm. The arm is right there, look, and it looks pretty awesome. That's the view of it at the moment. So it all swivels. It's very, very strong. It goes up and down. It's balanced. I've balanced it like this by complete fluke. It was up like that when it when I finished building it, and I was like, I don't really want it up like that. I wanted it to balance out and balance downwards like that. So what I ended up having to do was I ended up drilling a hole here and a hole there, and I had to fill that with what we call decorator's chalk that we have out here in the UK. I don't know what it's called anywhere else, but anyway, so I squirted decorator's chalk in there because it's got a bit of weight to it, and it gave me that nice little balance look. So it's just coming down, shooting at all the little dickhead Marines on the battlefield. And yeah, so yeah, it's coming on, and as you can see as well, and I'm going to take the camera off of here now. Okay, so as you can see, it's balancing out right now. The camera's still not picking up the look I've gone for. I'm looking at the camera now and at the whole thing, and the legs still seem to be a little bit short and stubby compared to the body. But if you're sat here with me now, sat next to me looking at it, it doesn't appear that way, and I swear to God it doesn't. So, you know, I'm just going to carry on building it as I'm building it, and, you know, we'll see how it goes. At the moment, I don't think this is going to go up for sale. It might do, it might not. I've got too many tire kickers, so I'm not going to say now it's up for sale. If it sells, it sells. It don't, it don't. I'm going to keep it. It's a big enough, epic enough for me to keep hold of it. So yeah. So the arm. So I'll explain how I've done the arm and the brackets in a second. So just getting you to have a good look at it. I'm trying to spin it without messing up the camera too much. So, and I've still got to do a lot of work on here. I've got plans of some shelving type things on here with doors in here and some little grots running around about here. Maybe some ladders coming down. So yeah, there is a lot of, you know, bits and pieces that I need to do for here as well. That's got to be done. Like I said to you before, guys, I want to make this as epic as I can, much detail as I can. So I'm just going to take my time with it. I'm having a break from it now. I'm going to put it to the side for a bit. I've got some other plans to build some other things. So I'm going to stick this to the side, and I'm going to try and enjoy my hobby, because at the moment this is killing me making this. So right, so what have I done then? Okay, so on the gun, I've made 2 of these guns now. There is a second one, but I ain't showing it yet because it's not on a bracket. So when I've done it on the bracket, I'll display it with it. But like I said, I'm putting this to bed for a bit now. So with the gun then, I wanted to build these armor plated angle things. So if you're down here because you're a puny Marine and you're shooting up at this, it's going to give it a little bit of protection, as you can see. Okay, so that was the plan with them, but I've also made them so they can come off quite easily, like so. Okay, so that's all that is. It's just once it's painted up and that, it'll look pretty cool. I've not done much detail on the back of it because you're not going to really see it. So I mean, yeah, being lazy and didn't do much detail on the back of it, didn't rough it up or anything, but that's the side you're going to see. So that's the side that's important. And the other one, I'll just try and get it off now for you. So the other one is opposite to that one, like so. So you can see again with the detail, Pretty good. How I came to do these as well, guys, is an easy tip for you. Is I got some A4 paper and I folded it and cut it to the shape I wanted until I was 100% happy with the shape. Then I just copied it with plastic card. And I've done that with this part as well. The I don't know what these are called. Your triceps, are they called tricep muscle bit? So this is made the same, but this is a bit more elaborate look. And I've not roughed this up yet. Like on this one here, it's got like scorch marks here where something's hit it and blown up, and I put a couple of little bullet holes in it and roughed it up on there on the checks as well, which is going to be interesting when I come to paint it. So I haven't done that bit yet with this bit, so this bit's still a bit, you know, new looking sort of thing. So I still need to do it with this bit. But I did exactly the same with A4 paper as what I did with the other two, with them two. Okay, but then when I made this from plastic card, when you do this sort of angle thing like this, it's hard for it to stay where it is and to be strong. Now this is really strong now, and that's because I put these like little brackets in here. So I found the angle I liked, made the brackets, stuck this to this, and then I put this angle bit in, stuck it in until I got the angle, and I held it like that, and obviously the other part, this part here, which I'm tapping now with my finger that's in the distance, I held that bit and waited till it was more or less glued, so a couple of seconds, 10 seconds or so, and then I stuck that one on, and then I brushed it with a bit of glue just to, you know, help it a bit more. And then when I came to do these, all I did was I got them in a position that I liked, that married up with more or less this position here. Then I got them bits before I stuck them on here, and I put them on here, and then I got this, and married it up with that until I was happy with the position it was in, and then I held it in place, gently pulled it off, and then made sure they stuck, made sure these were stuck on, and then I went back to the model and put it on the model and made sure that it came off and on, all right. So that's how I did them bits. So this is the arm. This is the arm here. It's a simple gravity held arm. There's no special about it. It's just gravity held. I'll show you that in a second because it's a bit difficult to get it off when I've got this part on, because actually, believe it or not, this part here is quite heavy. Okay, so this is the bracket here I made. I made it quite simple. I gave it a bit of a cog thing going on here because I know people like to see mechanics and stuff. And if you look here, it's sure the chain looks like it's coming in and out of the hole, which is the look I wanted. And if you look down into it, you can barely see anything. But if I go right up like that, you can see the end of the chain there. But you're not going to ever see that position there unless you're really looking for it. Really simple thing. I've still got to do a stopper for this end here. But this is how it goes. This is how it goes on and off. If I just pull that out there, the whole thing will come off. So let's see if I can do this without dropping it. So there you go. I showed you that bracket before. So that there is just a pin that goes through, and all that is one of the lollipop sticks I got off eBay. Styrene lollipop stick. They're for cake decorations, for making lollipop cakes, I think, and they're handy to have. They barely cost anything, and you can get a massive pack of them. So yeah, I've done some more detail work on the arm, give it some vents. They were easy to do. There's just strips of card, and boxed it out a little bit. They look so cool. Made like a little hatchway, doorway thing here. Obviously, when the arm is on, you're not going to be able to get to it, but you know, it's just little bits of detail. As you can see, I've put a thing going across that there, so I need to still do that there. Made lots and lots of exhausts coming out of the arm because, like in my head, this has all got a big, this is like a big power plant again, so it's going to have loads of exhaust coming out, loads of grills coming out, and the bracket itself then, and that's all it is there, guys. It's as simple as that. A solid piece of plastic so it doesn't snap off easily, and then that there, just making it look simple. And then all it does is, it's like I said, it's gravity held, so it just slots on like that, and that's it. Arms are good un. And if I turn this to the side a little bit, I think the proportion is just right as well, so I think it looks cool. I've got a plan, so if I put this bit of armor back on here, I'm trying to film this whilst I'm doing it. Right, so if I put this bit of armor back on here, I like the bulkiness the armor gives it there. Okay, so my plan is I'm going to try and do another piece of armor that comes at the back of here somehow. Maybe a couple of little sheets of armor or something else. I'm not sure yet. I'm a bit worried about hiding the detail, so you know, I might just not do it. I've not decided yet. I've got some nice little blank bits here, so I might stick some out, and then a piece of armor goes up here. But again, I don't want to hide the detail, so you know, I'm thinking of just keeping it, you know, as it is there. But anyway, yeah, cool. And I think it's looking really good, and it's just coming on. It really is coming on. Thank you for all the kind comments that you guys have. That you guys keep giving me. Also, I know what I'm doing now with the void shields, the Mohican. I'm definitely going with the Mohican, so I don't need any more messages. I'm gonna have to remove that bracket now as well, because it's different to how I did that bracket. So I'm gonna have to I will have to remove that bracket somehow. I'm not decided yet how I'm gonna remove it. I'm just gonna have to pull it off somehow, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what goes on. But that's it, guys. So part 12, that arm is done. So I just need to concentrate on doing the other arm now. And yeah, that's it really. Not really much else to say. Like I said, guys, as well, be patient. It's a big build, is this? It will take forever. I will endeavour to get back onto it once I've cleared my head and built some stuff I really want to build. That's in the back of my head at the moment, what I want to build. So hopefully that'll be the next video. Alright guys, that's it guys. Speak to you later.